What's up? My name's Leighton Flat.
Name's Levi Light.
We're two stand-up comedians from Springfield, Missouri. This is our first shot at a podcast. This is where we take a topic each week, and we have a 10-minute timer to discuss that topic. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Well, we're back in the car. We're finishing up some shows we were doing with Kristen Tuff Scott, Springfield and Joplin, coming off those. It was a good weekend.
I had fun.
It's all part of our... We're going to open up for every internet celebrity with a Southern accent tour.
Ginger
They give
Billy.
us work.
Ginger Billy. Holler at your boys. We'll open.
Ah, dude, yeah, we need Ginger Billy, and then who's another? Catfish Cooley. We'll have our
Catfish Cooley.
We'll have the Infinity Gauntlet.
Billy Wayne Davis.
And I'm not even talking crap.
No,
We've
I'm
enjoyed
not.
the heck out of it.
It's
yeah.
fun.
It's just
Rednecks
funny
are
how
sweet.
It's funny how many we've opened up for at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of like I think this is our thing. I'm not really trying, but it seems like our
anyway,
thing.
This week's topic we're trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this with Levi. So we travel a lot to dive bars and different places, and we get paid in pizza, or not, or at least partially paid in pizza. And Levi claims to hate pizza, and it's the most you're anti-Italian American.
Well, that's a whole other topic, but true. But yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. Pizza sucks. Like, it's all bread. They put cheap.
Not all bread.
It's mostly bread. They put cheap toppings, terrible cheese, and some red sauce. Whoops. And then,
It's not. No.
it's just okay.
It's not
It's
just
literally
bread.
the cheapest thing they could make, and you're like, how much for that?
I disagree.
No.
Depends on what you put on it. If you just cheese and sauce, then it could be the cheapest thing you made.
Dude, sausage is not an expensive meat. You know what that's made out of? Ground up intestines and buttholes.
This doesn't mean, but it's still it's not. It's you would pay for a hot dog or a burrito or all these other things that are also really cheap to make.
Yeah, and there's that much. There's like maybe a cheeseburger's worth of meat on a meat lover's pizza.
But
You're
it's
mostly
also got
getting
4 or
bread.
5 other meats on it.
No, I'm just saying there's an amount of meat. A cheeseburger's worth of meat.
Oh, period.
Of meats on that pizza.
I don't know about that.
And either way, you're not going to eat the whole pizza because if you do, then you have diabetes because you ate an entire like roll and a half of bread.
I don't know, dude. But it's not just regular old bread. Pizza crust hits different.
Yeah, it hits different, but it's still carbs and sugars, and
But
you're
when
getting
you go to
diabetes.
You go to a good place and they soak it in garlic butter.
Yeah, I'm
and
not saying
seasonings.
it don't taste good. Like Jolly Ranchers taste good, but if you eat 1,000 of them a day, you're
Well,
gonna
we're
have
not
problems.
talking about eating 1,000 of them. We're talking about, is it worth buying?
Well, I'm saying like eating a whole grain's probably good for you, but if you mash 10,000 of them up in a bowl, add some yeast and some water, and you're like, this is pizza crust, it's probably not great.
When's the last time you went and got pizza?
I mean, I literally had pizza last night.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about like at a show or something. Like, 'cause we get, like I
Oh,
said,
I
like,
just
that
went to
was
go have pizza?
Yeah, like you ordered pizza or picked up pizza for your house.
I mean, like sometimes when I order Domino's, I'll get a pizza, but normally I'm just like, yeah, give me the chicken, you know?
That's even weirder. You don't get... Who goes to Domino's and gets chicken?
Chicken's actually pretty good now. It used to be horrible.
But you go 9 million other places and you're going to Domino's being like, well,
No,
it's the pizza's fault.
Okay, let me put it this way. Whenever I order Domino's, it's not me going, what sounds good? It's me going, I'm not getting back in the car right now. You know, it's just one of those like, okay, I'm doing
Okay,
this.
but let's go through this. Because when you get like a thin crust pizza, it's not as nearly as much bread as, say, like a Chicago-style deep
That's
dish
what
pizza.
I'll get. If I do get
see, we're
pizza, I
getting to the root
prefer
of
a
this.
thin crust. But at the same time, I'm still mad because that thin crust I know costs them even less to make, and then they're like $27.99.
Okay. Now, we will find common ground on this. The prices of pizza.
It's just it's out for what it is. It's overpriced, and there's too much hype for me to get in. It's like you know how many girls their personality is. I love pizza. Like I can't.
Right.
It's just no. Like they did that with tacos, but tacos are too good to be that. You know what I mean? Like anyone can be like, I love tacos, and then everyone else is like, yeah, me too.
I don't love tacos. But back on the pizza, here's the thing. I actually don't know. I haven't shopped around. But like if you go to Domino's, they usually have like a $5.99 medium, whatever, 2-topping. That's how much pizza just should be.
It used to be. It's raised to $6.99 now, and you got to pick it up.
Yeah, and if you get like just a like if you weren't to get one of the specials, if you just order like a large pizza, you're looking at like you said, like 20 freaking bucks.
Yeah, for a
That's
large.
wild.
No, it's crazy. That's my first job, was taking pizza orders for Pizza Hut. I literally sat in a call center with a row. They weren't even desks; they were tables with old like Microsoft, like green screen stuff on them. We're taking pizza orders. Yeah, I know all about pizza prices. Somebody calls. Thanks for calling Pizza Hut. My name is Levi. Can I take your order? Or would you like to hear about the specials? And they go, yeah, let me hear the specials. All right. Well, I've got 2 large 2-topping pizzas and a 2-liter for $39.99, and they go, what? And they hang up because that's at the exact same time that Domino's is doing the 5-5-5 deal.
Right.
Whereas you get three topping pizzas medium, you get 3 of them, we'll charge you $5 a piece. And then me and every one of my fat friends when we were teenagers was like, yeah, I've got $15, and it didn't turn into each of us buying one, each of us bought 3. So
That's 2 days worth of pizza for one person.
in a probably 2-hour session, we'd eat it all.
Oh, you ate 3 pizzas by yourself?
Oh, yeah. I was a fat kid, dude. I was like 5'4", 5'5", weighed 250 pounds. I was a big boy. I could put it down. Like I said, you see me now, and you're like, man, this guy's kind of a
we're
wuss.
not just going to skip over this. 3 pizzas in 2 hours is astronomical.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Dude, I'm an animal. Like, if I had a reason to train, I would be a killer. Like, I have the Mickey Mantle tile gene. Like, it's just there. I have it. I know what I can put my body through, and it's a lot more than I should be able to. And that's why I've learned to hate pizza.
My biggest complaint with this right now is everyone, the whole, like, Casey's is not a gas station, it's a pizza place.
Yeah.
The Casey's pizza slice is almost $3.
Dude, they just keep ranking it up, and it's like, that's still costing you 37 cents.
Right.
Like, that whole pizza cost you guys, like, maybe $4 or $5 to make. I mean, realistically, $4 or $5, and then you're just, like, 20. And it's like, I understand markup, I understand business, but, like, you can't do that. Like, hot dogs are the craziest one to me. I know that you guys are just, you already got those. That stuff is going in the trash. I don't know, shape it like a hot dog and sell it to them. How much? $1.50 a package. I mean, I guess that's fair.
I feel like we've talked about, like, markup is acceptable. Like, some people are okay with some markup. Like, we were just talking about how, like, I'm a Diet Coke fiend. And a lot of venues will give it to me for free. And other places, it's like $1 to $2. Like, $1 to $2 is how much a Diet Coke in a big cup costs. If you start hitting $4 or $5, we're just like, all right, cool. I'll just drink water. Like, I'm not even. Or you know what? Actually, I just won't buy anything.
Still waiting for the place that turns around and you go, I'll just have a water, and they go $2.
Yeah, then I'm just leaving.
Yeah, I'm just okay.
Yeah,
you guys do the show.
Yeah, in a world where people can barely afford gas, I don't need to cut into your restaurant where stuff is 7 times the price of everywhere else.
Right.
But you're in the good part of town. Well, I'll just go to the bad part of town.
Yeah,
it tastes better there anyway.
I'd rather risk a fight than make you rich, you butthead.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my problem with pizza chains. They open up and they're like, bibbidi bobbidi, my name's Luigi. You want to buy a pizza? And you're like, yeah, this is awesome. How much? And they're like, well, it's really soggy and we haven't really figured out how to get all the grease off the top, but it's $37. It's artisanal.
Right, like an Emo's.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fun one. Jesus. Don't drive in downtown Springfield, guys. That girl, I mean, yeah, nothing was hanging out that was good, I'll say that.
Well, now, if you have a complaint about how it's just bread, are you a fan of donuts?
I mean, I'll eat one, but, like, only whenever I know, like, well, I don't care about my life right now. I'll just eat this.
It is rough. Fried, like, when someone just says, oh, you're eating fried bread with icing, you're like, oh, I am sad.
Bread is poison. It just is. Like,
but it's so awesome.
Our body, oops.
Oh, my.
Camera down. Camera 1, camera 2. Oh, we only got one.
Yeah.
Hey, we're back.
No, we're back up.
Anyway,
there we
I don't know. I've said this before to you anyway, but it's, in my head, it's like our bodies didn't evolve to, like, digest bread. Like, if we ate grain, it was because we just grabbed it off the grass while we were walking by because we were bored monkeys and, ate like a couple, and our body was like, oh, cool, fiber. And then along the way, somebody found a whole field of it, ground it up in a bowl, figured out how to add yeast, crazy people doing crazy stuff, made bread. And we were like, oh, my God, this is going to feed so many people. And it kept us alive, and then everyone was dying at an early age because they weren't healthy. And it's like, because we're just feeding them bread, and they're starving. They're not getting protein or fat.
But a good pizza has, like, a really artisan bread with quality sauce and quality cheese. That's not the same thing. But, no, hold on. So here's the thing. But it doesn't really taste that much better than what the Come and Go has in the warmer. Not that much better.
I will still to this day say I prefer a Domino's pizza over just about anything. And occasionally I'll take a Pizza Hut just because I've had Domino's recently. And then every time I get a Pizza Hut, I go, that's why I don't do this. So.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all kind of weird to me.
Yeah,
I don't eat
none of them are good.
I don't feel like I eat a lot of pizza. Ever since I lost all the weight, it's kind of like, I feel guilty eating pizza.
Well, it's just, it's one of those foods where it's like it may taste good, but like I'm just going to want to go to sleep and feel bad afterwards. Like,
you want to talk about pizza scam, it's a pizza buffet. That
Yeah,
is
CC's.
They
Oh.
know what they're doing.
Boy, as a big kid, oh my God.
You could put some away, but at some point you're drinking a Coke and eating shoveling in bread with a side of pasta, with a side of breadsticks and cinnamon rolls. You're not going to get that far before they've made their money.
If
off
The
you.
Rock can eat 30,000 calories in a day, I think I could probably crash out 15 if I tried.
Wait, he eats 30,000 calories a day?
I think when he's training, I don't know if that number might not be right, but I know it's something
That
like
would be-
astronomical.
yeah, you're
like
just-
it's something where it's like, oh, you shouldn't do that. And he's like, yeah, I'm burning this many, and you're like, oh, okay. How are you not melting? And he's like, I'm The
Yikes.
Rock, and you're like, okay. And he's like, I'm going to say something nice to Joe Rogan, and you're like, oh, cool, Rock. And he's like, I'm going to take it back and be an ass to Joe Rogan. And
Yeah,
everyone
I
was
don't-
like, boo, you can still be in Fast and the Furious.
He's not in the Fast and the Furious.
He was.
Ain't nobody eating pizza on the Fast and the Furious.
And Vin Diesel is when he's off camera, obviously. I've seen those photos. Anyway, have I satisfied your answer about pizza?
I mean, I guess.
Any more questions? You want to hear me talk about how much I hate it more?
No, I mean, look, we did a show last Nort.
Last Nort.
What am I, the bandit? We did a show last night at Blackthorn Pizza.
Got a Roman
and
noodle
so
pizza.
it's funny because when we advertise shows at Blackthorn Pizza, it sounds like we're at a CC's, but it's actually like a full, really cool like venue with Anyway,
It's a pub and
but
pizza.
they always hook us up with pizza, and like last night was actually one of my better. Did you eat it when you got home?
Yeah, I had a couple slices when I got
It's
home.
not bad.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Like
I was
that's what I said.
satisfied.
Pizza tastes good. It's just, if I think about it, I put any kind of intellect towards it, it's like, oh, don't eat that. I mean, it's literally just, it's the Italian donut. You know what I mean? I don't know what else.
Get an Italian donut.
That just sounds like a fat joke
It's
for
the
a
same
dark
thing
guy.
As a Chinese donut, but they call it Italian. I swear to you.
Okay,
The
a
Zoli's did
Chinese
that.
donut. Go to hell. Talking about Chinese donuts.
You know what's funny is when people crave Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
I
I
don't
know people that do that.
That's weird. I taste
It
it
is
every
weird.
once in a while. Like, I'll taste something, and I'm like, why does this taste like Chuck E. Cheese, and how do I remember that? I haven't been there since I was
memories
5.
for you. Core memories at the old Chuck E.
My 5th
Charles
birthday,
E.
I had to
Cheeses.
get pulled off of the kid in the Chuck E. costume.
You were beating him?
I came down the slide, and I got him, and he went down, and I started stomping and jumping, and everyone else did. And that guy was getting beat up by kids for no reason. I still don't know why we did it. We just got him.
He deserved it, Charlie Cheese.
Yeah.
Dude, I will. This just came to my mind. I think one of the worst pizzas I've ever had is cheeseburger when it's like got
Dude.
pickles on it.
Taco pizza, and they cover it in lettuce.
With shredded lettuce. No. So I was at this party and someone had one of those DiGiorno pizzas where it was cheeseburger and it was supposed to be stuffed crust with cheddar cheese, and they burnt it, and I ended up throwing up, and I will never eat a cheeseburger pizza again.
Trying to go up this parking garage without knocking the camera off again.
It just all of a sudden got really dark because we're in a parking garage. But yeah, nobody likes shredded lettuce. I don't know why you'd ever think, let's cover a pizza in it and think that's a good idea.
Yeah. You know the thing that we only eat because it's fiber? Let's make it really look and feel like fiber.
Fiberglass the pizza. All right, well, hey, final thoughts. We're at our time.
Pizza's terrible. I like chicken wings. And
Chicken wings are the bomb.
I think that you're still just defending pizza so hard because you haven't been skinny long enough.
Well, hey, if you want to catch us on the road eating pizza and talking bad about it, saying things like, on a side note,
Remember when we ordered pizza 20 minutes before a comedy club set?
Hungry Howie's, Little Rock. That was
Anyway.
a solid trash pizza right there.
It was-
That was like Little Caesars, but better.
They flavored the crust.
Yeah, you get to pick your flavor of crust, and then a scary guy outside will ask you to watch his dog.
We did.
Hey, but Levi goes,
It was
I
a
don't
good
know what
dog.
I'm going to do if that dog runs. I'm not chasing it.
I'm not chasing it. I got shit to do. Anyway.
But if you want to catch us on the road, follow us. Road Trip Thought. Ooh, my mic went off. Road Trip Thoughts on Spotify, YouTube. Show your friends if you want to. If you're listening, check us out on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you don't like video, you can check us out on Spotify, Amazon, all that stuff. We'll be on the road. Follow us at Leighton Flat Comedy and OG Levi Light on all the platforms. You can see we're going to be in Lake of the Ozarks coming up. We've got some hometown stuff, and then once September hits, we're back on the road. We're doing a little bit of hometown stuff, but we're also doing actually. I don't have my. Let's see. Where's my phone? Let's bring up the dates. We'll say the dates. Levi, say something. I gotta find my dates.
He's going to say the dates here in a minute when he finds them.
Wow, thank you for
You
filling that in.
told me to say something.
August 19th in Bolivar. The 26th, we're hosting some great Gretchen Hess here in Springfield, and then we've got Monisha Williams here in Springfield. Then we're going to be in Oklahoma City, Enid, Oklahoma, Lincoln, Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, Illinois, Nashville. We got a lot coming up in the next few months. We want to go everywhere. We're going to do it on the road trip comedy tour. We'd love to see you out there. All three of you listening, come out to see us live.
Hey, the three of you, make friends so they'll listen. Bye.
It is true color show.